How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the scariest video clips that are trending right now. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content just like this.
TikTok user LuzMary176 recently shared a series of baffling videos. Beginning in early March 2025, the user uploaded their first video after noticing something deeply peculiar about a painting they had created themselves during the pandemic. They quickly grabbed their phone to capture what was happening, and what appeared on camera defies explanation.
¿Ya viste?
Ay, no mames, güey. Sí.
In the unsettling clip, viewers were astonished to see what clearly resembles movement inside the painting itself, almost like a cloud gently shifting within the artwork.
Se mueve en el cuadro. Fíjate bien, quédatele viendo. ¿Ya viste?
Ay, no mames, güey. Sí.
The strange footage quickly went viral, amassing over 3.4 million views and generating tens of thousands of comments from viewers desperately attempting to explain the phenomenon. In response to skeptical comments suggesting that reflective glossy paint might explain the strange movement, the uploader created a follow-up video.
Es pintura mate. No se refleja.
Here, they clarified that the painting used entirely matte paint, significantly reducing reflectivity.
Es pintura mate. No se refleja. Ay, güey, no mames.
In a third video, the movement seems to appear once more, albeit subtly. The comment section soon erupted with theories. Some viewers speculated that the painting could have absorbed emotional energy due to being created during the emotionally charged period of the pandemic. One particularly striking theory emerged from a commenter claiming to be clairvoyant, suggesting the painting shows a trapped woman who was cursed by her husband's lover. As intriguing and unsettling as these theories are, no one has yet provided a convincing explanation for the mysterious movement inside this painting, leaving the TikTok community perplexed and fascinated.
Se mueve en el cuadro. Fíjate bien, quédatele viendo. ¿Ya viste?
Ay, no mames, güey. Sí.
In early June, Facebook user Kaya Long uploaded a truly unsettling piece of home security footage. Captured clearly by the home's CCTV camera, a small Ninja Turtles toy can be seen inexplicably sliding across the floor entirely by itself, without any visible external force. Many viewers insist the toy definitely moved by itself, with no visible string or device causing it. Others pointed out that the toy has no electronic components, eliminating another possible explanation. To date, the strange movement remains unexplained, leaving both the uploader and online commenters convinced they might have witnessed genuine paranormal activity caught on camera.
Yeah, I'm at this abandoned prison.
In late February this year, TikTok user MJ Beckers, known to his followers as Michael JB, shared a chilling piece of footage captured while exploring an abandoned building in Nashville.
And you're not sure if it's real?
As Michael cautiously navigates the dark, crumbling corridors of the derelict structure, his camera unexpectedly captures something terrifying.
And you're not sure if it's real? Oh my god.
Reviewing the footage slowly and enhancing the brightness reveals an enormous dark figure standing ominously in one of the rooms. Clearly frightened, Michael quickly flees from the scene. Reactions online were deeply divided. Many viewers insist this figure could be some form of demonic or shadow entity haunting the abandoned location. On the other hand, some commenters provided a more grounded explanation, suggesting the figure might actually have been a bear, perhaps trapped inside the building. They expressed concern for Michael's safety, highlighting that encountering a panicked wild animal could have put him in serious danger. As of now, no definitive explanation has emerged, leaving viewers divided and intrigued by this unsettling encounter. This next chilling photograph has circulated the internet for decades and is considered by many paranormal enthusiasts to be one of the greatest ghost photos ever captured. Known widely as the Phantom Vicar of Eastry Church, the photo was taken by a man named Mr. Bootman in Eastry, Kent, England, back in 1956. Although specific details are sparse, the unsettling image clearly depicts a transparent, ghostly figure resembling a vicar, seated quietly on a pew in the foreground of the church. According to Mr. Bootman, at the exact moment the photo was snapped, only he, his wife, and a cleaning lady were present inside the church, making the mysterious figure's appearance even more inexplicable. Over the decades, the authenticity of the photograph has been repeatedly analysed by experts. Some have suggested the eerie figure might be the result of a double exposure, but careful scrutiny has shown no concrete evidence supporting this theory. The photo doesn't appear manipulated or superimposed, a claim bolstered by the difficulty of such techniques in the mid-1950s. When closely examined, the ghostly figure distinctly wears what appears to be a priest's collar, further intensifying the mystery surrounding this extraordinary capture. To this day, the Phantom Vicar of Eastry Church remains one of the most compelling and hotly debated pieces of photographic evidence of paranormal phenomena. Is this genuine proof of a ghostly apparition, or could there be another explanation yet undiscovered? Let us know your thoughts. A peculiar burglary took place recently in Sunbury, Victoria, capturing attention for an unexpected reason. On April 23rd, around 1:10 AM, CCTV cameras recorded a silver Holden Commodore entering a school's parking lot. As the suspect exited the vehicle, he surprised viewers by breaking into a jaunty dance routine, seemingly oblivious to the cameras capturing every move. After his brief performance, the dancing burglar proceeded to break into the school, stealing 3 laptops and a projector valued at over $5,000. Police described the suspect as a Caucasian male, likely in his 30s, with a medium build and long dark brown hair. At the time of the incident, he wore a distinctive red and black hooded jumper, black running shoes, a red headband and blue gloves. Police have since released footage of the incident, hoping someone recognises the toe-tapping culprit. If anyone has any information regarding this unusual crime, they're urged to contact Crime Stoppers Australia on 1-800-333-000. This next piece of strange home security footage comes with unknown origins, but captures something genuinely unsettling. Run. In the brief yet eerie clip, a shadowy figure slowly emerges from just beyond the homeowner's mailbox, lingering ominously in view. Initially, many viewers dismissed it as merely a mischievous teenager playing a prank, or perhaps a burglar discreetly scoping out the property. However, a closer look reveals something deeply unsettling. At first, the figure appears as a vague, shadow-like form, but then, inexplicably, a face emerges clearly from within the darkness. This unnerving detail has sparked intense speculation online, with numerous commenters convinced that this is no ordinary intruder, but possibly a shadow figure or even a ghost caught on camera. Due to the lack of information and the original uploader's identity being unknown, the footage remains shrouded in mystery.
Any kind of animal activity on here, especially.
Popular YouTube creator Project Darkwood, known for exploring paranormal and cryptid phenomena, has recently sparked significant interest and debate with an eerie piece of footage. Uploaded with the caption, "On a recent overnight expedition, I captured possible footage of something that most people agree doesn't exist." This video documents what appears to be a chilling encounter with the legendary creature known as Bigfoot.
I might have caught a Bigfoot on camera. Maybe. It's a big maybe. It's probably better if I just show you the footage that I recorded that night.
The footage, recorded by the creator Dawn, begins innocently enough detailing how an email from a property owner led to an overnight investigation in an isolated area.
But basically what has happened is this guy contacted me through my email and said that he has a big piece of land that allegedly he has had multiple encounters with a semi-aggressive Bigfoot on.
According to the landowner, this property had previously been the site of multiple unsettling encounters with a semi-aggressive Bigfoot. Equipped with a DSLR camera and headlamp, Dawn set out after dark to document any unusual activity.
Seems like there's a little less animal activity over this way, quieter, which seems promising.
After several uneventful hours, things took a dramatic turn.
Something walking. Oh, shh. Okay, all right. Okay.
In the southwestern corner of the property, an enormous dark figure with glowing eyes suddenly emerged from the shadows, causing Dawn to panic and flee in terror.
Oh, shh. Okay, all right.
The encounter quickly went viral, with many viewers debating whether this was authentic evidence of a Bigfoot sighting or merely a cleverly staged hoax. Responding to the viral intrigue, Dawn released a follow-up video titled "Charging Bigfoot Caught on Camera Footage Analysis," dissecting the incident in meticulous detail. Enhanced, stabilized, and brightened, the analysis highlights several fascinating points.
This frame, you get a really good shot of his abs, and there is, definitive musculature. You can really make out some of the detail here. And then in the further frames, like, you can make out pecs, bicep. There's this kind of shape here. There's like a sternum, and then this kind of pectoral muscle.
They go on with more analysis.
And another thing that I discovered in going over this footage is the limb proportions. If you don't know a whole lot about Bigfoot, they have very different limb proportions than humans do. They're very lanky. They have long arms, short legs. So I put together a little comparison here with a human being. And you can see, it's just completely different. Like, I don't think a person could fit in this.
Despite Dawn's in-depth analysis, opinions remain divided. Skeptics argue this could be an elaborate hoax or a case of misidentification involving wildlife or even a person in disguise. However, Dawn firmly maintains the authenticity of their experience, emphasizing the sheer complexity of the figure's appearance and movements. Could this footage finally provide credible evidence of Bigfoot's existence, or is it just an elaborate prank?
Oh, shh. Okay, all right. Okay.
You Rhonda?
A deeply troubling incident has emerged from Fort Pierce, Florida, involving a mother who claimed she took her young son's life due to spiritual intervention. On May 30th, authorities arrested 41-year-old Rhonda Paulinice on charges of second-degree murder after discovering the body of her 6-year-old son, Ramiel Pierre, in their home. The investigation began when Ramiel's school, Samuel S. Gaines Academy K-8, alerted authorities after he missed consecutive days beginning May 14th. Sheriff's deputies arrived at the family residence on May 30th to perform a welfare check, where they encountered Paulinice outside her home.
They haven't been to school in this whole month?
Oh, yeah, no. It's just that, I haven't sent him to school yet.
Okay. So, from what I'm being told, yes, they haven't been in school this whole month.
41, that's all 97.
The school is unaware of what's going on with him.
He's gonna go back to school.
Paulinice admitted to investigators that she suffocated her son on May 18th, believing she needed to rid him of an enemy or spirit controlling him. She stated she was instructed by God or Father through dreams and visions. She told authorities that resisting these instructions would result in punishment, although she didn't elaborate further. Following the act, Paulinus moved Ramile's body to another bed and covered him in his favourite blanket. Reports indicate she checked daily for signs of life, hoping he would revive. Recently released body cam footage from responding deputies shows Paulinus calmly interacting with law enforcement outside her home.
And is your kid here right now?
Mm-hmm.
Is your kid here right now?
Is my son here?
Yeah, is he here?
Yes.
Is there any way I could at least see him just to make sure that he's okay?
Sure.
She initially insisted that her son would soon return to school and appeared unaware of the seriousness of his prolonged absence. Deputies found Ramile's body shortly after entering the residence. Preliminary autopsy findings reportedly align with Paulinus's account, though authorities emphasise that toxicology and other forensic tests are ongoing, and final results have yet to be determined. This deeply troubling case continues to unfold, raising questions about mental health and the tragic consequences of untreated psychological crises. Authorities urge anyone with further information to contact local law enforcement. Coming up in our last segment, in just a few seconds, we take a listen to an eerie voicemail message allegedly sent to Hulk Hogan from beyond the grave. But before we do, remember to hit that like button, share this with your friends and family, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our spooky content.
Well, can I tell you a crazy wrestling story?
Yeah, of course.
In a recent podcast appearance, wrestling legend Hulk Hogan revealed a deeply startling story involving fellow wrestling icon Roddy Piper. Hogan and Piper, known for their fierce rivalry in the wrestling ring, eventually reconciled and began exchanging frequent messages later in life, often discussing personal spirituality.
Well, once we got older and, we basically had some conversations, and so we started talking a lot, and he started asking me about my spirituality. He really didn't connect, but he was very curious,
According to Hogan, shortly after Piper passed away, something inexplicable occurred. Hogan described receiving a voicemail message from Piper 2 days after his death. Here's the voicemail.
I'm walking with Jesus today, my brother. Walking with Jesus, loving you and praying for you.
In the voicemail, Piper clearly states, "I'm just loving you, my brother. I'm just walking with Jesus and loving you, my brother." The message left Hogan astonished, particularly because it seemed unlike anything Piper would have expressed while alive. Hogan further emphasized that Piper had been struggling spiritually and had not fully committed to his faith, making the voicemail even more surprising and impactful. The recording, widely circulated online, does indeed appear to be Piper's voice, lending credibility to Hogan's claim. However, whether this voicemail was somehow recorded before Piper's death or truly came from beyond the grave remains highly debated and unresolved. What do you think? Did Hulk Hogan really receive a message from beyond, or is there another explanation at play? Let us know your thoughts below.
I'm walking with Jesus today, my brother. Walking with Jesus, loving you and praying for you.
Over on our second channel, we recently took a look at the bizarre and fascinating disappearance of the Tromp family.
In the hills of Sylvan, Australia, the Tromp family seemed like any other, diligently tending their berry farm. But in August 2016, they vanished without a trace, abandoning their phones, credit cards, and even their pets. Over the next few days, their bewildering 1,000-mile journey through New South Wales spiraled into a chilling case that gripped Australia. As they split off one by one, surfacing in bizarre locations, the nation was stunned by a haunting question. What sinister force drove this ordinary family to such extraordinary lengths? Authorities scrambled to piece together fragments of their eerie odyssey, hinting at a shared psychotic episode, a rare and deeply unsettling phenomenon. This is the Tromp family disappearance.
If you want to catch the full story, I'll put some links in the description box below. It's also pinned in the comments.
Now, if you want to watch some more scary ghost clips, then click these links right there. They'll keep you entertained well into the evening, we promise. Leave us some comments down below, smash that thumbs up button. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.